Olympic glory is on the horizon for those who struck gold at London 2012, and the hard work is continuing on the road to Rio. With the opening ceremony fast approaching in just 16 weeks' time, training is intensifying as squads are narrowing for those hoping not to miss the boat. The selection process for the Olympic team is underway, with European and World regattas also in mind. Even those already with medals to their name can take nothing for granted.
Women's double scull, Catherine Granger and Victoria Thornley.
It's done, it's under the belt. There's a bit of sense of relief that, okay, we've done that and now we can move on to actual performance. But the first section obviously is being in part of a team, and it's a very competitive team to get into. So yeah, there's a bit of relief just being selected. It's very different now, you know, I've had 2 years out and I've come back and I feel it's a bit more under the radar, and it's lovely. You know, I still have my experience and everything I've ever gained in my career I can bring to these games, but I feel it's just a bit more in the down low than it's been before, and that's actually quite nice.
The British women enjoyed unprecedented success on the water 4 years ago and have sights higher than the 3 golds they won in London. They're hanging on to that winning feeling, but it can also sometimes be hard to deal with.
London 2012 was incredible. It was my first games, home games. We got the first gold, the first ever gold in women's rowing. All stuff which 4 years ago when I hadn't started rowing, if you had told me that was all going to happen to me, I would not have believed a single word of it. So for me, the games was very surreal. And when I look forward to Rio, I think the surreal element won't be there because I feel very much, you know, in place now. I feel like I've had time to get used to being in this place, and so I mean, it was a really incredible experience, London.
Preparation is everything in the run-up to the Olympics, and Glover, along with the rest of the team, are willing to do whatever it takes to make sure they're in the right condition for competition, even if it means making large sacrifices.
We have this amazing opportunity. You know, I would never begrudge all the sacrifices I make, but you can't see your friends very much. You don't have the social life you'd want, and you know, sadly, you have to miss funerals, weddings. You go a long time without seeing people, but I would never complain about that because it's a choice that I make, and it's something that has to be done if you want to compete at the highest level.
And the prize on offer at the end of it all is the chance to compete on the water in Brazil. If further inspiration was needed, it seems a taste of what's in store has only added to the excitement.
It's going to be absolutely fantastic. We went there on like a training camp to suss it out last September, and it was the most incredible place I've ever been in my life. And I just think, like, the lake was beautiful. It's got Christ the Redeemer looking down. I just think if you could dream up a rowing course, that would be it. So I'm really excited.
Plenty of work still to be done before they get to Rio, but the British team look to have every reason to be in confident mood as they aim to be smiling on top of the podium once again. Adam Reed, TRT World.